So this is the first video I think I'm making since the patch has dropped, and there weren't as many changes as I really expected. However, they did give Scythe some buffs that a lot of people I think don't really understand what they really do, and they did change Greatsword, but we're going to be focusing on Scythe, just talking about it, seeing what the changes are and my thoughts on it, and if they really do anything for you. But before we get into that, let me introduce you to something that I'm sure you've all heard about. Today's video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends is the game to get on mobile right now, featuring 500 champions to collect, each with their own skill trees and millions of artifacts to find and equip. No two champions will ever be the same. My favorite thing about Raid would have to be the HD graphics and the creativity they put into each legend. Also, it's so satisfying summoning new legends to use in battle. My favorite faction would have to be the Sacred Order. The top-notch graphics of Raid makes the knights look awesome. However, no one in this faction is cooler than Sir Nicholas, a legendary tank that's Raid's take on Santa. Also, last month, Raid got their biggest update ever. The main event of it is the Doom Tower. It's a giant tower with 120 floors, a bunch of secret challenge rooms, and 12 seriously insane bosses to take on. Guys, there's never been a better time to start playing Raid. All you have to do is click the link in the description and your free Void Champion, an XP booster, 50 gems, some energy refills, and even an ancient shard will be available as soon as you get in-game. You'll find your extra rewards here in the inbox for the next 30 days only. Remember, Raid is not only just for your phone, but it can run great on PC too. And it's that easy. Just click the link in the description and start playing Raid Shadow Legends today. Now on to the video. So BMG surprised us and gave us a heftier Greatsword nerf than I think most people were expecting. And then they actually gave Scythe two small buffs with the D-Light and the soft side light. Now, I had no idea that they were going to buff these. That was just kind of out of the blue to me. And I don't really know why necessarily. However, as someone who, is always interested in playing Scythe, I'll take it. What these basically do is off certain sidelight confirms like NSIGs on Mordex. I don't know about Mirage and others, but I know Mordex, you can't jump it or fast fall it. It just makes it slightly better. And then also if you hit the sidelight close, you can't jump it. That's really the only things that have been found out and that I've been able to determine. I don't know about the D-Light. The D-Light change, I mean, if anything, it's still a buff, although it might seem kind of irrelevant. It can throw off some timings, but other than that, it's really hard to say what exactly it did. All right, what's this guy doing? It just really has me considering playing Scythe, if I'm being honest. I absolutely love Scythe. I always have. I've had my stint with Mordex. I've never really played, okay, yeah, I've played Giro, you guys know this, but other than that, I don't know, Mordex, Giro, I haven't ventured into Mirage much. I kind of am interested in Fate, but we'll see. I think if I'm gonna be playing one, it would have to be Mordex. There we go. I live 2 here. Yeah, I mean, the offstage Scythe is a very hard weapon to learn. I'm not gonna minimize what it takes to actually learn the weapon. I think it is one of the harder weapons to learn in Brawlhalla, alongside, honestly, if I'm being real, blasters and Greatsword now at this point, since Greatsword isn't some insane, disgusting, absolute 2 IQ monkey brain weapon anymore. I mean, on hit, it is still very, very good, but it's a little different. There we go. This guy's on 1 jump. Nope. Do I have that? Let's see. It's just, yeah. Certain things off stage I think are very, very good on Scythe. What I just did to that guy, a lot of the time, Scythe just comes down to hitting that Nair or Nair dare and reversing it, and then you can do a chase dodge Sair, especially off the dare. It's just so good. There's so many options you have with this weapon, and I think once you start to figure it out, that just takes it to a whole nother level. I also remembered, yes, I've played Artemis. Artemis and Mordex, I think, out of the 2, or out of the, 3 I've played, Giro, Artemis, Mordex, Artemis has to be the one that feels the best to me. Artemis is, so fun. I mean, it's that or Mordex. Giro, I will say, what I like about Mordex and what I like about Artemis more than what I like about Giro is the fact the SIGs on Scythe specifically seem to flow really, really well. Not to mention the stats. I mean, both are very high speed. Artemis especially, you can go to 9 speed without really risking losing anything important. I mean, Scythe, like, does not need decks. I like playing Scythe maybe 4 decks and above. Like, 3 decks I've messed with on more decks, and I think it would just take time to get used to, but that's when I feel like I can start to notice a change a little bit. Ground pound. Nice. There's just so many aspects of this weapon I think people really don't understand. It is a weapon that is very ignored right now. I guess mainly because you don't have Sandstorm winning tournaments with it, so it kind of like just goes out of the public eye a bit. But with that being said, I mean, oh, to be fair, he did win a couple, but nonetheless, I mean, it's just the overall success with the weapon is definitely not as much as it was previously. Although, I think it's definitely gonna make a bit of a comeback, like for sure. It's just such a sick weapon. I don't see how people like don't play it in tournament more often. I guess because there's easier weapons. Like you have hammer. Like why would you play Scythe when you have hammer? I guess. That's like the big example I can think of. He doesn't die. 9 defenser. Oh well, he does kill himself though. That works for me. Okay, Gauntlet. Honestly, dude, Mordex right now, it's so crazy that they didn't like do more in the patch. I guess what they're trying to do is make everything have like make everything in a really good spot, like leaving gauntlets the same, leaving hammer the same, even like cannon. I don't know, I know the general consensus on that weapon is just it's kind of meh, but I don't feel that way. I think cannon's got its merits. I tried it. I think even though I died there, it was worth it. I mean, in tournament, would I go that hard? Probably no. Like, unless I knew 100%, like I had an option that was going to catch where they were going to go, I wouldn't be doing that. I think it's important on a weapon like Scythe, you don't just go with the safe options. You explore. You gotta, like, mess around with it. Because otherwise, you're just going to be, like, stuck doing the same thing over and over, and eventually people are going to figure it out. And that goes with anything. But I think Scythe specifically, because you have just so much at your fingertips, like not taking advantage of it is really, really silly. Also, seeing this Nyx guy right now, it makes me realize like Scythe has so many good options. Like I've mentioned Mordex, I've mentioned Artemis, like are the 2 that I've played that are really good. But like you look at Mirage, dude, Spear right now, Spear's kind of like what I like to call a weapon that I think is too good. I like to use the word unholy sometimes because that thing, the dodge punishes. I mean, I'm a Spear player, guys, and I have no issue saying this. That weapon is very brain dead, like extremely brain dead. Oh, wait, did I kill myself? No, I didn't. He might be dead though. I think he is. Yeah, he's dead. I was gonna try something on him, but yes, like Spear, super brain dead. Gauntlets has a 3-piece and is just like so complementary to Scythe. Usually you want contrast in your weapons, but I think like Gauntlets, they have that kill power, especially with the 3-hit true combo, that it's honestly whatever. Artemis, Sig's like just flows so well. Also, you do have the contrast with Lance. Jiro is, you know, Jiro. Volkov, I think Volkov has like a super solid kit. It doesn't, to me, it doesn't like flow really well. I mean, you have like some incredible Sigs in D-Sig and Side Sig. N-Sig 2, I mean, in 2v2s especially, can be a real big a nuisance, we'll call it. But yeah, Nyx, I mean, Nyx literally has one of the best Scythe kits in the game, in my opinion. I think Mordex, though, beats her out still. Who else is there? There's another one. I know I'm missing one. Let's see. Volkov. Volkov's the last one, right? Who am I missing? I'm missing one, and I'm going to get called out. Maybe I'm not, actually. I actually don't think I'm missing one in this case, but whatever. If you guys get me, you got me. I know someone. I mentioned Artemis earlier because I was like, someone's going to definitely call me out on the fact that I don't remember the legends that I played, so I'm glad I mentioned Artemis. One less guy to prove me wrong, I suppose. Let's see, where's he going? I will say, though, Scythe Dittos in this game, Dittos in this game in general are not fun. I don't know if that's, like, true with other games like Melee, but, man, trying to Ditto with Scythe is really, really annoying. That's why it's nice. That's why I think Artemis may be the best, like, Scythe Ditto character, because Lance has always, I think, from what I've heard around town in my own experiences, has been, like, the weapon to play into Scythe. It's just, yeah, I don't know. Lance, oh, wow, he got me. Lance is so, like, simplistic in design, and I think that's good. With Scythe, it goes back to the, you know, contrast in weapons, like I said earlier, right? You have Scythe, hard to play, super stringy. Then you have Lance, just kill confirm, basically. But, yeah, like, Artemis Lance Kit 2 is just super nuts. So, being able to play it into a Scythe is, like, I think really, really good. This guy, though, this guy is proving me wrong. Let's see. See if I can get him. Maybe side sig? Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't kill, but, I mean... I was kind of hoping that would work out better. Let's put him off. I think at this point, just putting the guy off stage is best. Oh, wow. Roll back? Question mark? Let's get rid of that. No weapon for him. He got me there. Surprising. This guy's... Oh, dude. That is the last thing I want to happen. I know he wants that, so I'm going to back up. Yeah. Guys, don't fall for the bait. It's like a Taros Ensig. I think Nyx, in that case, is the scariest because it's probably the least committal. That thing would have rocked my world. I guess this leaves, though, to answer the question of, like, do I think Scythe is, like, a way better weapon because of this? I would say that it is obviously better. I mean, any buff is going to make a weapon better, even if it literally does, in theory, nothing, right? Or, like, in practicality, nothing. It's still making the weapon better. In this case, I think giving this not jumpable, what I just did there, I'm pretty sure the way I hit it, he wasn't able to jump it. I think that's, like, really, really good. And also, I thought Scythe was fine without this buff. I thought Scythe was already, like, a pretty good weapon. One of the best offstage. Debatably, you could say the best offstage weapon in the game. I mean, you know, you have gauntlets. Gauntlets are kind of like goo goo gaga. You go off stage, you kind of slam dunk people. But, I don't know, Scythe now? I mean, there's just so much you can do. There's not really much else to say aside from, like, if you are good with Scythe, if you are practiced with the weapon, it will show. You are gonna, like, obviously be doing better than other people because the weapon you have in your hands is literally built just better than most weapons because it has more options. It's just designed. I think it's the best designed weapon in the game. Maybe greatsword's up there too. It's kind of hard to, like, not say greatsword's up there, but what's this guy want? We can maybe hit a combo on him off the wall. Huh? Nah, he is not damaged enough at all. All right. Oh no. Yeah, dude. Guitar players love their Sarah nowadays. Guitars. That weapon? Jeez, dude. That weapon's in a stupid good spot. Like, guitars are so good, and he didn't kill me. He could have killed me. Sarah? I don't know what this guy's doing. Me and this guy are just having a goof and a gaff, honestly. Just trying to kill each other. Doesn't help if I'm going to be roll backing. I should also say a reminder. I'm not stopping the normal commentary like I'm doing right now. I'm still going to be doing, like, the chill videos. I just figured I should say that again because people on the Jake video, which, by the way, I'm glad you guys seem to enjoy. I personally like the editing a lot better on that. But anyways, that's once a week. The other, like, on average, 2 videos I'm going to be doing. Maybe, like, 2 videos minimum. That's the goal, right? 3 videos a week. Pretty much every other day. On Thursdays, Fridays, that's when I'm going to be doing those, like, epic, sick meme format videos, right? And then the other ones are going to be me. So maybe some sort of guide. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, like, a one-off video. Maybe part of a series. Stuff like that. So it's just kind of like, I haven't exactly figured out a format. But for now, that's what I'm going to be doing. I might, like, lower the time on how I do it, but yeah. I may do it bi-weekly. I may do those, like, videos once a month. We'll see. For now, though, I'm going to be doing it once a week as I think it's, like, some of the best stuff I can put on my channel. So, yeah. Oh, we get him? I know it's a bot, but whatever. We got him. We finished him off. I think, though, I'm going to call it there, guys. Let me know what you think of Scythe, and if you've enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, you know, do all that stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace, everyone.